Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine and safe at home. Due to the current situation and lockdown, this is our effort to reach to you through online classes. I know already you have started classes for other subjects. From today, we will be starting our computer classes also. Myself, Minnie Joseph, will be teaching you computer applications. Now, I would like to introduce the book. This year, we will use Computer Zone Part 5 of Reknasagar Publications. Last year in class 4th, you had used Part 4 of this book. I know you may not have the book now. Don't worry, you will be getting it soon. The school is making arrangement for that. So students, in this book, we have altogether 8 chapters. We will start with our first lesson, that is evolution of computers. In this lesson, we will discuss the following topics: history of computers, generations of computers, characteristics of computers, and limitations of computers. So we'll start with our first topic, history of computers. Every aspect of our life in the present era is influenced by the most advanced machine known as computer. Computers have become a basic necessity of life because of its use at almost every places. Computers are extensively used in banks, school, railway stations, airports, media and technology, entertainment, industries, for online classes, and so on. So students, the word computer is derived from the word compute, which means to calculate. But computer is not a just calculating device. It is a versatile device, versatile machine, which can handle a variety of tasks at a high speed. So let us glance the milestones in the journey leading to the evolution of computers. The concept of number and counting started around 4000 BC. If you go to the history, you will come to know that primitive people also had an idea of counting. They used aids like fingers, toes, beads, bones, toes, etc. to count numbers. As we know, this method of counting had its own limitations. If it is a simple number like 2 plus 3, you can add very easily. But if you have to add a large number like 2899 plus 934 using beads, just imagine how much time it will take. You may run out of stock. You may become tired. So, using this method, counting of large numbers was very difficult. With the development, people became more conscious about counting and numbers. They started thinking of a device which could help them in counting. Thus, the first calculating device, abacus, was invented. So, we will study about abacus now. Abacus was the first calculating device. It was invented in China. It was invented about 5000 years ago. It is a simple device made up of wooden frame in which rods were fixed across with round beads sliding on the rod. Each rod has a definite number of beads. The frame is divided into two parts, two unequal parts, the upper part and the lower part. The upper part has two beads in each rod, and the lower part has 5 beads in each rod. The beads can easily be slided up and down. So sliding these beads upward and downward, people used to do the calculations. Each bead of the upper part is equal to 5 units, and each bead of the lower part is equal to 1 unit. Abacus was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So using this we could do all the 4 calculations. Abacus is used even now in the nursery classes to teach the concept of counting in a playway method. As necessity demanded, scientists started inventing better calculating devices. In this process, John Napier, a mathematician from Scotland, developed a manually operating calculating device called Napier's bone. This device was made of bones, and the person who made it was John Napier. Hence the name came Napier's bone. This device was designed and developed in the year 1617. This device consisted of rods which was made of bones with numbers written on them. This device was mainly used for multiplication and division. So students, now we will move to the next device, that is Pascaline. Pascaline was developed by Blaise Pascal in the year 1642. He was a French mathematician. So this device was the first mechanical calculator. It used a rectangular box with gears, wheels and dials. Numbers were displayed by rotating the wheels. It could perform addition, subtraction, and carry tens, hundreds, and thousands between numbers. The limitation of this device was it could do only addition and subtraction. Now, we will move to the next device, that is Leibniz calculator. The name of the device is Leibniz calculator. Gottfried Leibniz, the famous German mathematician, modified Pascal's machine and developed this device in the year 1671. So, Leibniz, he made improvement in Pascal's machine, that is Pascaline, and he made a device in the year 1671 and named it Stippet Reckoner. It was a mechanical device. It could perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Also, to find the square root of numbers. Pascal's machine was only could do the addition and subtraction, but the improved machine device could do all the four calculations and also to find the square root of numbers. Now, we will study about the next calculating device, that is difference engine. Charles Babbage was a professor in Cambridge, University of England. In the year 1822, he designed and developed a device known as difference engine. This machine was designed to perform mathematical calculations automatically. It was powered by steam. It was one of the earliest automatic calculators. After working on this machine almost 10 years, in the year 1837, Charles Babbage designed another machine named analytical engine. This device was made in the year 1837. This machine is considered as the world's first general purpose computer. It was designed as a mechanical computer that could perform any kind of calculations. The basic parts of this machine, analytical engine, resembled the component of a simple computer system. So, this device, analytical engine, had four parts. They are mill, store, reader, and printer. So, these are the four parts of analytical engine: mill, store, reader, and printer. The mill was the calculating unit. It was used for doing the processing Now, no, in the computer, we are using the CPU for processing. So mill was like the CPU. It was doing the calculations, processing. Now the second part, store. This part was used for storing the data. So that is just like our memory unit to store the programs and data. Now the third part is the reader. So the reader was the input unit and printer was the output unit. The mill, which was similar to the modern computers CPU, central processing unit. It executed the operations on values retrieved from the store, which we would consider the memory. So this machine could retrieve the programs from the store, that is like from the memory, and do the processing, do the calculations. Now, Charles Babbage had given the concept of the first computer. Based on that, today's computers are designed. For this great achievement in the field of computing, Charles Babbage is known as the father of computers. Now we will study about the first programmer, first computer programmer, Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace. She was an English mathematician and writer. She worked on analytical engine with Charles Babbage. She helped Charles Babbage in his work in this analytical engine. It was her contribution that made the computer a programmable machine. She developed the concept of binary number system in programming languages. She is known as the first programmer of computer history who suggested binary data storage 0 and 1 instead of the decimal system. So, Lady Augusta Ada Lovelace is known as the first programmer, first computer programmer. Now, we will just revise what we have studied. So children, what you have to do is take a rough copy and note all the important points and learn it. Mainly today I discussed about the various calculating devices. You will write the name of the calculating device and it was invented by whom, the inventor, and the year, which year it was invented and what it could do. Okay, all this you will write it in your rough copy and you will learn it. So just let us recall what we have studied. We studied about abacus. It was invented by Chinese. It was invented around 4000 years ago. It was used for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Then the second device we studied is Napier's bone. This device was invented by John Napier in the year 1617. This device consisted of rods made of bones with numbers written on them. It was mainly used for multiplication and division. The third device we studied is Pascaline. It was developed by Blaise Pascal in the year 1642. It was the first mechanical calculator. It could perform addition and subtraction. Now, Leibniz calculator. It was invented in the year 1671. It was developed by the German mathematician Gottfried Leibniz in the year 1671. He made some improvements in Pascal's machine, that is Pascaline. He modified it and made this revised calculator. It could do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and find square root of numbers. Then we have studied about difference engine. It was invented by the famous mathematician Charles Babbage. It was invented in the year 1822. It was one of the earliest automatic calculators. This machine was designed to perform mathematical calculations automatically. Now, after that, we had studied about analytical engine. It was designed by Charles Babbage in the year 1837. It is considered as the world's first general purpose computer. Charles Babbage is known as the father of computer. Lady Augusta Lovelace. She was an English mathematician and writer. She worked on analytical engine with Charles Babbage. And she is known as the first programmer. So students, you will write all the important points in the rough copy and keep learning. Thank you.